Hey everybody, welcome back. It's time to cut more eggs, so let's just dive right in. This is clutch number 13 of the year. It is an Orange Dream Blade Pied Het Clown male bred to a Super Pastel Mojave Clown female. So everything in the whole entire clutch will be pastel. At the very least, they're going to be double Het Clown Pied, but what I'm really looking for is to hit some more visual clowns because they will all be 100% Het Pied. And obviously, I'm looking for the all-gene animal, which would be the OD Blade Mojave Pastel Clown, Het Pied. And if I can get a male and a female, that would be great. Obviously, don't want to breed them together because I'd make super Mojaves, which would be blue-eyed Lucies, which you wouldn't be able to see anything. But I want to work Mojave into the Clown Pied project. And if I can do it with a male and a few other females, and I could take one of these females and breed it to a different male, I could really kind of expand the project. So let's see what we got in here. All right, so this was the first time Mom, and she gave us eight. They look like like 8 good eggs. She laid 8, and they all look good. Not huge, but that's okay. I'm not gonna fault her for that. So let's see what we're getting here. Again, visual clowns are what we're looking for. The more females I can hit, the better, because I'm sort of getting crushed with some odds there, and especially when I'm trying to actually sell some of these, it's not getting good odds with the male to female ratio. But we got a clown here. This one looks really cool. Some combination of obviously pastel and, I'd say pastel, maybe OD Blade or something similar to that in there. It's a really pretty snake though. I don't see Mojave, but it's a very yellow snake, so it's pastel in either Blade or OD or both. Awesome looking snake though. So that's a good start there. We're 1 for 1 with hitting the clowns. It's funny, sometimes you just get real terrible odds and sometimes you get really good odds. My last clutch that I got, which was the Ultramel Pied bred to a Pastel Leopard Pied. I had 1 Pastel Leopard in the whole entire clutch. That Pastel Leopard was the only pastel in the whole entire clutch out of all 7 eggs, and I only hit 2 females. So, you know, sometimes you hit good odds, sometimes you don't. The first Clown Pied project clutch that I cut this year, I actually hit 5 visual female clowns in the clutch. Then I only hit 1 male, so I had fantastic odds in that clutch. So let's see. Well, it looks like we got another clown here, and this one looks like to be a Mojave. It's a Pastave. Judging by the pattern there, I would assume there's another gene in there. I don't know whether it's OD or Blade. I'd have to get it out. OD and Blade, I don't want to say they do similar things in clown, but when you're mixing them in with other genes, it's kind of hard to tell. But this is actually a really cool looking snake. It actually looks very washed out, so I'm very curious to see what it does, you know, as the snake ages and gets a little bigger. So that could potentially be one of the keepers for me, depending on what else we have here. But again, so far so good. We are 2 for 2 with hitting visual clowns. So we just need 2 more, and then we hit the perfect odds. Anything more than that would be icing on the cake. And I definitely like my sweets. So let's see. Hopefully we get a couple more clowns in here than we're supposed to. I think we have another one here. Let's see. We do. This is a neat looking one too. Maybe this is just a pastel Mojave. Hopefully that's focusing there for you guys so you can see it. That's actually a really cool looking one too. I think that one's just a pastel Mojave. judging by the looks of it. So again, we rolling along here with the odds. Now we're 3 for 3, and you know, producing some awesome looking snakes, awesome looking clowns. The more of these that can be female, the better, because right now the available snakes that I have for the clown pied project, you know, to hand off to my customers it's not a very good ratio male to female. So you know, the more females I can get, the more I'm able to release, and people, you know, can put together their own pairs of snakes that are awesome looking. Let's see, I think we got another clown. We did. This one's really cool looking too. No, it's definitely has either blade or OD in there, and obviously pastel. That's a pretty snake. It looks a little different than that first one though. That first one was very, very yellow. This is like a lighter yellow. That's potentially, maybe it's just a pastel, nothing crazy. Maybe this is a pastel blade, maybe this is a pastel OD blade, because this one looks like some other snakes that I hatched earlier in the year that were from the same male. So I'm wondering if that's 3 gene and that's a 2 gene. But we'll see once they all get out and we can compare them all a little better. You know, it makes it a lot easier to figure out what's going on inside these eggs. And you can actually see the full snake, see the full pattern, and compare it. But there's only 4 genes, so it makes it a little easier to compare and contrast, you know, what's going on. Probably one of my simpler clutches of the year where I have genes in them. Some of my clutches got a little crazy. This is an awesome looking snake too, and we got another clown, so we're 5 for 5. So we've beaten the odds here in terms of what clowns are. I would say maybe that's a pastel Mojave too. It's hard to tell. It's not just a plain pastel. It's an awesome looking snake though. So we are 5 for 5 with the odds here with these visual clowns. So whew, man, I'm gonna have 3 clutches later in the year that are going to be able to produce clown pieds for me, and I'm hoping I'm hitting these same sort of odds with getting the visuals that I need out of it. I hope I'm not wasting all my luck now, because this I've been doing pretty good here with hitting what I need to hit up to this point, and hopefully all that luck's not going out the window by the time the end of September rolls around. Alright, here is the first snake that is not visual clown. This one looks to be just a pastave, I would guess, by the looks of it. So that's a... now, pastave is a pretty snake. They're very awesome looking, but I obviously don't need it because I have I have the actual clown form of it, and there's no reason for me to keep it. So that one will definitely be headed out to a new home here in a couple weeks. So 5 for 6 with visual clowns. Let's see, we've got 2 left. Let's see what the odds are for us. Not a visual clown. Looks like it's obviously a pastel. It might be a pastel OD potentially, if you can see that in there. So that might be a pastel OD. I don't think it's a plain pastel, but it's hard to tell inside there. Pastel OD is sort of a real subtle color, so especially if it's still sitting inside the egg. So alright, so I wonder if for some reason all the clowns are on one side of the tray. That would have been kind of funny, because I'm just pulling them out from the closest to furthest away from me. It'd be kind of funny if all of the non-visual clowns were furthest away from me. Hopefully this one's a clown, and we'll go 6 for 8. I like those odds. Let's see. This is a bigger egg too, which usually means the baby's a little bigger. Let's see, what do we got? I can't see the head, so I can't tell you what's going on in there. Judging by the pattern on the snake, I would say that has to be a clown because there's no keyholes, but I've never seen a pastel Mojave Orange Dream blade snake before, so maybe that could be it as well. So this is going to be kind of the mystery guy. I don't want to force its head to come out to see if it's a clown or not. Maybe it is not a clown, but we'll see. That's actually going to be kind of a mystery. It's going to be a really cool looking snake if it's not a clown. So that one I'm actually going to put in the front of the box, so I'm able to see that one actually come out of the egg and see what the head looks like. But we hit definitely 5 out of 8 that are clown, potentially 6 out of 8. I'm not sure, I'm kind of on the fence with that one. I wish the head was a little more upright so I can tell. But I have some neat looking stuff in here. I don't know if I really hit the all gene animal. It's possible I may have hit one. But we'll see. Either way, I'm happy with the odds of hitting 5 clowns in that clutch. Hopefully most of them are female, because that makes the whole process of selling them a little easier. But I'm really happy with it. They will be coming out of their eggs here in a few days, and we should be seeing updates on Instagram, YouTube shortly after that, and they should be probably listed on Morph Market by the middle of August. So thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.